Hi guys, as I promised, I was going to do a little thank you video today. The weather didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to, so I'm kind of tucked in a little corner here down in Butter Cove. Beautiful Butter Cove, Newfoundland, Labrador. Just a big thank you guys to all the interest in the Kickstarter. I really appreciate not only the monetary support, but the shares and the positive comments and the encouragement that you've given me to make me believe that I can do this, and I think we will. I'm very excited about what the future will hold, and together I think we'll do it. Now, some people had some questions, and I'm going to answer those in a little bit, but first just want to share a little bit of footage from where I was today. Beautiful Butter Cove, like many Newfoundland places, just a fantastic name. Beautiful spot to visit. Hi guys, so I'm back in my car. It's not raining so much now, but it's still pretty wet, so I think I'm going to do the rest of this from here. So I had some questions. The first and foremost was why are you doing this? Well, a lot of it is from a personal fascination with abandoned places and things that are left behind. I think it's important that we remember our history. I think it's important that we document our history and we learn from it. I also think there's a certain romance to these abandoned and broken down places. And there's a certain spontaneity to trucks passing behind you when you're doing a video as well. But it's important to record them because they're not going to be there forever. We're not going to be here forever, and the stories will be lost. I drove down to where I am because this is a perfect example. Currently I'm sitting in my car in beautiful Southport. Southport was the home of the Mary Ruth. It was a schooner. It was a powered schooner. It was run aground here in Southport and over time broke down. Now I've documented, I've taken quite a few photos of it, and you'll see them there now on the screen. And where I am now, well, let me just turn this around. So right there, that's where the Mary Ruth used to be. And as you can see, it's a beautiful little spot. But there's no Mary Ruth, there's no wreck of any schooner. It's gone. And without the living memory of the people who knew it was there, and the photos I took and others, it would be lost for time. So there's that. Now, there's other reasons. I just find them aesthetically pleasing. I think they make for interesting subjects. They're often in places that are picturesque and beautiful and a photographer's dream anyway. But a lot of it is preserving that memory and making sure it's there for others. So That's question number one. So I've stopped again. This time I am in Gooseberry Cove, which is in the same area, another small outport town, and unfortunately the rain is going to keep me from getting out and doing a video. But question number two, why are you doing a crowdsource for a car? It's a good question. It's a valid question. Some people just see it as this guy's trying to get himself a nice new car. So that's not the case. The car is a tool. It's the same as the camera I'm speaking into now, the camera I have in the seat beside me, the printer I have at home. It's a tool to get me to where I need to be, to take the photos and do the documentation that I need to do. We are a no-income household right now. My wife is currently off, and well, my story's been well documented. And we are a single car household. And in order for me to get to where I need to go, I need a car. So it's as important as anything else. Look, I'm not looking to buy a Lamborghini or a Corvette or a Hummer. I'm looking for a serviceable second-hand vehicle that will get me to where I need to be safely, economically, and not be a burden. It's the single most important thing that I need in order to continue. The other question was, why are you self-publishing? Well, I might not self-publish. If a publisher shows interest in publishing these books, then by all means, they'll publish it. But I had to be prepared as if. I wouldn't want to get into a situation where I have all this material and no ability to publish it. If I do get a publisher and the the Kickstarter funds are there and raised, then I will use it and reinvest it back into my business with new equipment and maybe even a trip to some of the islands where resettlement impacted the most. There's no shortage of viable and valuable things I can spend that money on that will further the whole theme and goal of Unsettled. Which leads me to the final question, question number 3. And I'm just going to go ahead and answer this one here now and call it a done deal. So, are you investing your own money? You had this buy me a coffee thing where you raise money. Are you going to invest that? 100%. Every cent of money that I've had come in, either through the sales of my work, and thank you so very, very much for that, through the coffee donations, which absolutely amazing, and the support and kindness of people who've decided that what I was doing was worthwhile and wanted to help. I cannot thank you enough for that. I will, of course, invest that money, and I have invested that money. The GoPro in my hand right now was a purchase from people who helped out with the coffee fund. And it will continue to help build the business and the plan. I fully anticipate sharing a full breakdown of all receipts that were spent both from the Kickstarter and other sources. I am open. I am an open book. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. I just want to end by once again saying thank you. Thank you so much for helping me, helping my family, and believing that this story is one that's worth telling and sharing and just supporting me. My heart fills every single day with the kindness of people like you who've helped out just by sharing, or a $5, $10 contribution, or buying a calendar or a print, or helping out with more. Every single bit of it just fills me with pride and with nothing but the purest appreciation. Thank you. Thank you once again. And I hope you enjoy these videos. This one's a bit longish, but I think it was worthwhile.